Hey guys, welcome back to Open and Play. This is Mike, and today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Ralph Nunchuk Badducci. I'm not sure the best pronunciation of Nunchuk, but that is my best for the Japanese interpretation of it. Some people say that Nunchuk came from the southern islands in like Okinawa, Ryukyu area, Ryukyu Kingdom. Some other people say it's just invented by Hollywood and it was never exactly a real thing. Hear all kinds of things about nunchaku, but this guy is solidly in the category of American Hollywood type ninja figure. And one of my good friends in my childhood had the figure of this guy, and unfortunately my friend passed away quite a long time ago, and he's a really good guy. And when I see a toy that he used to have that we used to play with together, it's like, oh man, I want to have that toy because it just reminds me of my friend. So this figure is one of those, and I know this figure has some drawbacks, but it is one of the ones that remind me of my friend, so I went ahead and got it. I'm sorry, he's not going to really stand because of the way the weight is distributed in here, but that's what he looks like inside the package. And we're going to look at his accessories first. This is the plastic-free packaging era, so we're going to have all these weird bits and bobs for how his accessories come. They are in this, and I got to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, going with the Hollywood ninja aesthetic of the early 90s. We've got a couple of Wolverine type claws for this guy. Come on, focus. Okay, a couple of Wolverine type claws. These are okay, but they do feel really cheap in hand. They're a soft material, so it's good for kids to play with. I don't know how well they'll stay on the guy, but I think they'll probably be functional enough for kids to play with. We have these ridiculous looking swords, which as far as I know are not inspired by anything that really existed in the world. Definitely not the style of Japanese swords. We have this little tabby that goes in for his bandana, or his, what's the best word to say? But he's got this little cover on his head, so it goes onto part of that where it's tied. And we have these rubber nunchaku. Now these are ridiculously bad from what I can tell. Safe for kids, but man, they're also easy to swallow, right? It's just like really soft gummy plastic. And you got a couple of those with the fake chains. And you also have this itty bitty, I guess it's a knife, but the handle is so small it doesn't seem functional. I used to know a little bit more about knives, but I don't know much for recent knives. But does this come from someone? I don't know what this knife design is, but anyway, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, and let's get him out of the package. You know what? It's supposed to be plastic free, I thought, but there's plastic here. So maybe this is not plastic free packaging. I'm gonna snap these. It's gonna be a snap it to a Slim Jim, so instead of doing that, I'll just grab the scissors from over here. Okay. Give a few quick snips and he should be free. Okay, he's free. There's his little inside the box art. Hopefully not done by AI, but you never know with Hasbro. Here's what the guy looks like out of the box. I think he's a pretty nice representation of this figure, which came out way back in the day. My brother and my friend and I would often play as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or kind of our own creations, and we would actually build ourselves little ninja weapons with stuff that we'd get in the nearby woods and stuff. My brother would usually have a staff. I would usually make some kind of sword, and my friend, I can't remember, but I think he rotated between a few different things. But anyways, this guy is really Hollywooding it up. He's got the green camo. The aesthetic really looks like Hollywood, but I do like it because I'm from that time period. We're going to take a look at it real quick, but this is going to be a short one. So he can look up that high, down that low. You do have the flexibility in the neck and the head. His arms do have a butterfly joint, and it seems to go back better than the typical one, but it is still pretty limited. Arms will go all the way around. This part seems to limit how far his arms will go up. So that part is unfortunately a problem. The arms will swivel, but they won't swivel all the way around because of this plastic. So, okay, some limiting factors that I hadn't anticipated. Okay, his elbows will go to here. You can put this part in to go a little bit better. He does have an ab crunch that will go back way far and forward quite a ways too. Doesn't look super unnatural, but he does have a bump in the back slightly. His ball joint at the waist is incredibly stiff, so I'm not going to chance that. I need to put hot water on it. He's got drop down hips, so he can kick up really high. That's usual for G.I. Joe Classified. He's got a thigh cut. He's got double jointed pinless knees. Ooh, that will get you back that far. And he does have a boot cut, which is, thank God, really important for a ninja type character. And his ankles will go forward that far, back that far, and he does have ankle pivot. So just aesthetically, this guy is exactly what I was looking for. It's a cool callback to long ago time period when ninjas were everything. The late 80s, early 90s. Ninja this and ninja that. It was a fun time. Some people will say it was part of the end of G.I. Joe, but for my brother and my friend, it was one stage of G.I. Joe. It wasn't really the end. So, but okay. Thanks, guys. I'll do the last bit. That's just to give you a measurement on this guy. He may be standing a bit small or a bit short, it feels like. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. He stands at 6 1/8 of an inch about. Okay, so he's a little bit shorter than average, 6 1/4. So, okay. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video. F ice and F ice and F ice ice. F those ice. Bye for now.